Good morning, everyone. As we step boldly into 2025, I want to share a thought that holds immense value in our noisy, fast-paced world. Work hard in silence. Clarity of purpose is the foundation upon which meaningful work is built. It's the compass that guides every decision, every action, and every effort towards something greater than ourselves. Without it, hard work can feel aimless, even draining, as we pour energy into tasks that may not lead to fulfillment or progress. But when you have a clear purpose, every step you take, no matter how small or difficult, becomes intentional. It transforms effort into progress and struggle into growth. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon by accident. It's something you uncover by asking yourself the right questions. What drives me? What do I care about? What am I trying to achieve, and why does it matter? When you take the time to explore these questions, you begin to align your actions with your values. Suddenly, work stops feeling like a chore or an obligation and starts feeling like an expression of who you are and what you stand for. In a world as fast-paced and noisy as ours, it's easy to lose sight of purpose. Social media, trends, and external pressures can cloud your vision, and making you feel like you need to chase what others define as success. But clarity of purpose means stepping back from the noise and asking yourself, what is truly important to me? It means resisting the urge to compare yourself to others and focusing instead on your unique path. When you're clear on your purpose, you stop chasing fleeting goals that don't resonate with you. Instead, you channel your energy into what truly matters, giving your work a sense of meaning, direction. Clarity of purpose also brings resilience. The journey towards success is rarely easy. Setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt are inevitable. But when you're deeply connected to your purpose, you have a reason to keep going. It becomes your anchor in the storm, reminding you why you started and why it's worth enduring the tough times. Purpose gives you the strength to push through when others might give up, because your work is no longer just about the outcome, it's about the impact and fulfillment you derive from the process itself. When you're clear on your purpose, it also influences how you approach hard work. You become more intentional with your time and energy, focusing on tasks that align with your mission and cutting out distractions that don't serve it. Purpose helps you prioritize effectively, allowing you to channel your efforts into actions that move the needle. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter, with your purpose as the guiding principle behind every decision. Ultimately, clarity of purpose makes silence a strength. When you're deeply connected to your why, you don't need external validation or recognition to keep going. Your work becomes its own reward, and the results you achieve speak volumes without the need for words. It's in this quiet, purposeful effort that true progress is made, and it all begins with understanding what drives you and why it matters. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, from the constant barrage of notifications on our phones to the endless noise of social media. It can be incredibly difficult to stay focused on the task at hand. But the ability to avoid distractions is one of the most powerful skills we can develop, especially when working toward long-term goals. Distractions not only take up our time, but they also fragment our attention, making it harder to think deeply and work with purpose. The first step in avoiding distractions is recognizing them for what they are. They come in many forms. Some are external, like the ping of a new message or the lure of a viral video, while others are internal, like self-doubt or the fear of failure. These distractions may seem harmless at first, but when left unchecked, they slowly erode our productivity and steal our focus. What starts as a quick check of your phone can quickly turn into an hour spent scrolling through social media, while the self-doubt that arises in a moment of difficulty can convince you to quit before even giving your best effort. To truly avoid distractions, you must first understand the cost of your attention. Every time you give in to a distraction, you're trading valuable time and mental energy that could be better spent on the tasks that matter most. Distractions disrupt your flow, pulling you away from what you're trying to accomplish and making it harder to get back on track. The more frequently this happens, the harder it becomes to regain focus and achieve a state of deep work. One of the most effective ways to combat distractions is by creating a work environment that minimizes them. This might mean turning off notifications on your phone, using website blockers to prevent access to distracting sites, or even setting up a dedicated workspace free from interruptions. Environment plays a huge role in how effectively we can focus, and setting up a space where distractions are minimized is one of the best ways to set yourself up for success. However, avoiding distractions isn't just about external factors, it's also about strengthening your internal resolve. It's easy to be pulled away from our work by a desire for instant gratification, whether it's checking your inbox or scrolling through the latest trends. These urges can feel powerful, but they are fleeting. The more you train yourself to resist them, the easier it becomes to stay. One way to do this is by setting clear intentions before you begin working. Ask yourself what you want to achieve in a given session and why it matters. This mental framework will help you stay connected to the task at hand and serve as a reminder of the importance of your work. Another key to avoiding distractions is managing your energy levels. When you're tired or mentally drained, you're more likely to give in to distractions as a way of avoiding the discomfort of hard work. It's essential to recognize when your mind needs rest and to take breaks when necessary. By honoring your energy and knowing when to step away, you can return to your work refreshed and better able to concentrate. Ultimately, avoiding distractions requires a balance of self-awareness, discipline, and intentionality. It's about creating an environment that supports focus, training your mind to resist urges for instant gratification, and ensuring that your energy is aligned with the work you're doing. Distractions will always be there, but the ability to push through them with clarity and purpose is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who are lost in the noise. Crucially, there must be enough prior demands of your time and attention that you keep those achievable demands to yourself. In a world that thrives on instant gratification and loud declarations of success, consistency often gets overlooked. People are drawn to the flashy, the quick, and the dramatic. They celebrate those who make bold statements or achieve sudden breakthroughs, without fully recognizing that lasting success rarely comes from these moments of noise. It's the quiet, consistent effort, the day in and day out work, that truly builds long-term progress. Consistency, in its essence, is about showing up even when the excitement fades, even when the results aren't immediately visible. It's the commitment to doing the necessary work every day without the need for applause or acknowledgement. Unlike short bursts of energy, consistency is a marathon, not a sprint. It's the foundation that underpins success in any field, and it beats the fleeting attention and noise that so often distracts us from our true purpose. One of the reasons consistency is so powerful is that it compounds over time. Small actions, repeated consistently, build momentum. When you show up regularly, you create a rhythm that gradually leads to mastery. Whether it's honing a skill, building a business, or pursuing a personal goal, the path to excellence is paved with repeated, deliberate actions. The more consistently you work at something, the better you become, even if the progress seems imperceptible in the moment. The noise of the world, the social media updates, the latest trends, the constant distractions, may temporarily grab your attention, but it doesn't lead to sustainable growth. It's easy to get caught up in the noise, chasing after the latest craze or trying to measure yourself against others who seem to be achieving more or faster. But the truth is, those who make the loudest noise often aren't the ones who are consistently doing the work. They may achieve success in the short term, but it's the ones who keep showing up day after day that build lasting legacies. Consistency also breeds confidence. When you commit to a task and stick with it, even when things get tough, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. You develop resilience and a deep sense of trust in your ability to see things through. This self-assurance becomes a powerful tool because the more you experience the benefits of consistent effort, the more you are motivated to continue. It becomes a feedback loop. The more you do, the more you believe in your capacity to achieve, and the more you push yourself to go further. Another reason why consistency beats noise is its ability to drown out self-doubt. There will be days when you question whether your work is paying off, whether you're making progress, or whether it's worth the effort. But consistency provides a quiet reassurance that the effort you're putting in today will pay off in the long run. You don't need the validation of others or immediate results to stay the course. The act of consistently working toward your goal, even when things are unclear, is its own form of progress. Lastly, consistency is not just about hard work, it's about working smart. It's about focusing on the right actions that move you closer to your goal day after day, without getting distracted by the noise of the world. Success isn't about being the loudest or most visible. It's about doing what needs to be done over and over without needing a constant reminder of your worth. In the end, those who remain consistent are the ones who outlast the noise and achieve the success that truly matters. In a world where everyone is eager to share their progress, achievements, and opinions, it's tempting to constantly broadcast what you're doing, especially when you're working towards something important. However, there's a quiet strength in letting your results do the talking for you. True success isn't about loud declarations or flashy announcements. It's about the tangible outcomes of your hard work. When you focus on delivering results, the world will take notice, not because of what you say, but because of what you've done. The idea of letting results speak comes from a place of confidence and self-assurance. When you know you're doing the right work and making steady progress, you don't need to constantly remind others of your efforts. It's easy to get caught up in the need for external validation, to seek praise or acknowledgement from others before you've even reached your destination. But those who truly make an impact are often the ones who are so focused on their work that they don't waste time seeking attention. They understand that the best way to prove their value is through the quality and consistency of their actions, not their words. Letting your results speak also means taking pride in the process rather than the outcome itself. In a society that celebrates quick wins and instant gratification, it's easy to lose sight of the long-term effort required for meaningful achievement. True results don't come overnight. They are the product of countless hours of dedication, persistence, and quiet work. It's in these moments when no one is watching that your character is tested and your commitment is solidified. Instead of rushing to announce what you've accomplished, invest that energy into doing the work that will lead to real, lasting results. When you let results speak. It also means you are focused on substance over spectacle. In the age of social media, where everyone seems to be sharing their every move, it can be tempting to join in the noise and show off. But the most impressive achievements are often the ones that speak for themselves. Whether it's a successful business, a completed project, or a personal transformation, when you focus on delivering high-quality results, the praise and recognition will come naturally. You won't need to ask for it, it will find you. Moreover, letting your results speak requires patience. Success doesn't always happen quickly, and the road to achieving meaningful goals is often full of setbacks, challenges, and obstacles. But those who stay committed to their work, even when immediate results are not visible, are the ones who ultimately succeed. They understand that the journey is just as important as the destination. By focusing on the process and allowing the results to come in due time, you build the resilience and perseverance needed to overcome obstacles. Finally, letting your results speak creates a sense of authenticity. In a world where so much can be curated or manipulated for public consumption, being the person whose results speak for themselves is a sign of integrity. You don't need to embellish or exaggerate your accomplishments, because the work itself will do the talking. In the end, it's not about how loudly you announce your success, but about the impact your work leaves behind. Letting your results speak is a powerful way to demonstrate your true value and the depth of your commitment to your craft. Success is often celebrated in moments of grandeur, the milestones, the applause, the breakthroughs that come after years of hard work. Yet what people rarely see is the quiet grind that happens in the background, often unnoticed and unappreciated. This grind is where the real progress happens, in the early mornings, late nights, and repetitive actions that may seem small, but over time lead to something significant. So, embracing the quiet grind is about valuing the process and understanding that the work you do when no one is watching is what ultimately shapes your future. The quiet grind is not glamorous. It doesn't come with flashy headlines or immediate recognition. It's the act of doing the hard work day after day, even when the results aren't visible or the excitement has worn off. It's waking up early to work on your goals when the world is still asleep, putting in hours of effort without the promise of instant feedback or reward. It's about consistently showing up, even when you feel tired, frustrated, or discouraged, because you know that success is built on the foundation of perseverance, not on moments of brilliance. In many ways, the quiet grind is where character is formed. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well and when progress is visible. But when the road gets tough, when obstacles arise, and when results seem far off, that's when the true test of dedication happens. The quiet grind teaches you resilience. It forces you to dig deeper, push harder, and stay focused even in the face of adversity. The ability to keep going when you don't see immediate results separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. One of the most powerful aspects of the quiet grind is that it's where skill and mastery are developed. Greatness doesn't happen in one moment of inspiration, it's honed over time through consistent effort. The best athletes, artists, entrepreneurs, and professionals are often the ones who are willing to put in the hours of practice and work behind the scenes. They know that every small step forward, every mistake, every iteration is a part of the journey toward excellence. The quiet grind is where they refine their craft, learning from each experience, growing stronger, and improving steadily. Moreover, embracing the quiet grind is about developing patience. In a world that increasingly demands immediate results, it's easy to feel disheartened when progress isn't happening as quickly as you'd like. But true success is built over time. It's like planting a seed. You can't rush the process of growth. It takes time for roots to grow deep, for skills to be sharpened, for results to manifest. The quiet grind teaches you to trust the process, to stay focused on the work, and to believe that the effort you're putting in will eventually pay off, even if it doesn't happen right away. Finally, embracing the quiet grind is an act of humility. It's about putting the work before the recognition and focusing on the journey rather than the destination. In a world that values immediate results and quick success stories, the quiet grind reminds us that true achievement comes from the willingness to do what others may not be willing to do. It's not about being flashy or seeking validation. It's about showing up, doing the work, and trusting that, over time, the results will follow. In the end, it's the quiet grind that leads to the loudest success. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with immediate rewards and instant results, the ability to exercise patience has become a rare and invaluable skill. From fast food to streaming platforms that allow us to binge watch entire seasons in one sitting, everything is designed to be quick and easy. Yet true success, the kind that lasts and leaves a lasting impact, requires something far more enduring. Patience. The ability to forgo instant gratification in favor of long-term growth and achievement is what separates those who reach their goals from those who get sidetracked by the fleeting pleasures of the moment. Patience is a virtue that is often overlooked in the face of modern-day convenience. With the constant push for immediate results, we often forget that great things take time to build. Whether it's learning a new skill, building a business, or achieving personal goals, the path to success is rarely straightforward. There will be setbacks, challenges, and periods where progress feels slow. It is in these moments that the value of patience becomes apparent. Rather than seeking shortcuts or quick fixes, those who practice patience understand that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. It is through enduring the tough times, staying the course, and continuing to put in the work day after day that we grow, improve, and achieve what we truly want. The temptation of instant gratification can be overwhelming. In an age where we can have almost anything at the touch of a button, it's easy to become accustomed to immediate rewards. But this kind of thinking leads to a cycle of dissatisfaction. Once we've achieved one instant goal, we move on to the next, always chasing the next quick fix or temporary high. The danger of this cycle is that it leaves us constantly seeking more, but never truly satisfied. It's in the pursuit of long-term goals, however, that we find deeper fulfillment. The satisfaction that comes from working steadily towards something meaningful is far more rewarding than the fleeting pleasure of quick success. This kind of satisfaction is rooted in accomplishment, not in the external validation that often accompanies instant results. Patience is not just about waiting for the right moment. It's about the ability to keep working, even when you don't see immediate rewards. It's about trusting the process and believing that the hard work you're putting in now will pay off in the future. There are no shortcuts to success, no matter how many advertisements, influencers, or success stories we see promising a fast track to achievement. True success requires hard work, dedication, and time. It means showing up day after day, doing the necessary tasks, and making incremental progress, even when the rewards aren't visible. Patience teaches us that the best results are often the ones that take time to cultivate, just like a tree that grows steadily from the ground up, eventually bearing fruit. Moreover, patience allows us to make more thoughtful, strategic decisions. When we are focused solely on instant gratification, we often act impulsively, seeking what feels good in the moment rather than considering the long-term impact of our choices. Patience, on the other hand, encourages us to take a step back, think through our options, and make decisions that align with our long-term goals. It helps us avoid the traps of hasty choices and encourages us to build a solid foundation for the future. It's not about rejecting the present, it's about balancing the present with an awareness of the future and taking the necessary steps to ensure long-term success. In a world that constantly urges us to look for shortcuts and immediate rewards, choosing patience over instant gratification is an act of defiance against the pressure of quick fixes. It is the ability to trust the process, stay focused on the bigger picture, and put in the work that will ultimately lead to lasting success. Patience isn't about passively waiting, it's about actively building a future that is far more rewarding than any fleeting pleasure can offer. In conclusion, embracing the values of hard work, patience, and resilience in silence is a powerful way to achieve meaningful success. By working hard in silence, we allow our actions to speak louder than words, letting our results reflect the true extent of our dedication. Staying consistent, even in the face of distractions and noise, ensures that we keep progressing toward our goals, regardless of the external challenges. Clarity of purpose guides our path, helping us to avoid aimless efforts and stay focused on what truly matters. In the end, it's the quiet, persistent grind, the willingness to put in the effort day after day that sets the stage for real, lasting achievement. Patience over instant gratification teaches us to trust the process, knowing that true success comes not from immediate rewards, but from sustained commitment and the belief that the work we put in today will pay off tomorrow. So, let us embrace the quiet grind, remain patient, and allow our results to speak for themselves, knowing that in doing so, we are laying the foundation for a success that endures.